as you were talking about the traveling team, 20 years, that's amazing. I'm trying to wrap my mind around about how many campus talks that would be. I don't know if you know the number on that. And then also, can you briefly summarize kind of what the heart of that message is that you guys have been sharing and refining over the years?
Yeah, so I mean, we really believe from meeting one. I remember our first meeting. It was Oklahoma University. It was the Baptist Campus Ministries, and there were 400 students, and my heart was pounding because I'm like, oh my goodness, I get what's called a lapel mic. This is big time. I've stepped into big time, And I remember just from the first meeting until today, 22 years later, we still believe that the Bible speaks the loudest. And so we come in, and what we want to do is we want to show that missions is not just a New Testament idea. It didn't start with the Great Commission. It started actually in Genesis 12. And so what we do is just say Genesis 12, 1-4. Abraham, leave your country, your people, your father's household, and go to the land I will show you. I'm going to make you a great nation, and through you all nations will be blessed. And we just say, man, the mission of God begins right here in Genesis 12. This is the mission of God. And really everything else on God's heart for the nation is going to be Genesis 12 on repeat. Everything else. So Genesis 26 with Isaac, it's Genesis 12 on repeat. Isaac, I'm going to bless you to bless the nations. Genesis 28, Jacob, I'm going to bless you to bless the nations. And so we want to come into the campus ministry and say, man, look, starting in Genesis 12, Genesis 26, Genesis 28, you have all these incredible Old Testament passages. Every Old Testament passage is to show God's fame in reaching the nations, and go back to Genesis 12. And then, of course, we transition to the New Testament, and you've got so much incredible Genesis 12 moments in the New Testament. I mean, the 5 great commissioning, the Matthew 28, the Mark 16, the Luke 24, John 20, 21, Acts 1:8. I mean, we walk through the campus ministry, all 5 of those, and say, look, these are the last words of Jesus, and he's just repeating Genesis 12. And then, of course, the great Paul the Apostle wrote 13 books in our New Testament. I mean, think about what he was thinking in Romans 15:20. It's always been my ambition. Where is the gospel not? And so we finished the night with that question, where has the gospel not gone? And we just show the unreached peoples of the world, and then the culmination of Revelation 5:9, every tribe, tongue, and nation standing before the throne, that great vision of John. And then just turning it back to the student and saying, man, if you're a Christ follower, you need to be involved. And you're involved with either a goer or a sender. And then just encouraging them to plug in with what that campus ministry is doing. So that's kind of the big picture message. We call it just the mission of God, but it's anchored in Genesis 12, and it runs through Scripture, the meta narrative. And it's a powerful night bringing the mission of God to these students.